be completely honest, I never ever thought I'd ever go to China or Taiwan. Those were never countries that I ever thought of going to.
Each year, students from the state of Hawaii are given a chance, through a generous grant from the Freeman Foundation, to experience a culture much different from their own. 20 students from over 10 public high schools across the state went on the trip of a lifetime with the Pacific Asian Affairs Council. 2.5 weeks exploring and learning about China and Taiwan.
We've been really digging into the culture and learning about it and meeting the people.
China has been under the global spotlight in recent years due to the many, sometimes controversial preparations that were made to accommodate the 2008 Summer Olympics. The recent boom in construction reflects the country's ever-changing image. Once a land of emperors and vast kingdoms, it is now a nation of rapid economic growth and ingenuity. Students visited 3 different cities in China, where informative meetings as well as various outings provided an in-depth look at the way the country works.
Been to the U.S. Embassy, Taitra, AIT, and other various prominent organizations in China and Taiwan.
I never knew how much I didn't know about China. I just knew China had a lot of people.
Not only did I learn about the culture, but I've also changed and negative perspectives about the Chinese people.
People told me that you would get arrested if you took pictures in Tiananmen Square. But then I didn't really see any of that coming here.
Once you travel out of the country and have a good experience, you're not gonna just stop there, you're gonna keep traveling. And I'm definitely feeling that right now.
Beijing was the first stop on the tour. As the capital city of the People's Republic of China, Beijing is home to an array of national sites. Tiananmen Square and the Great Wall were just 2 of the historic stops during the 5-day stay. Along with meetings and exploring the city, students took Chinese lessons at Beijing Huiyuan Middle School. Some were familiar with the language, but others, like recent Maui High graduate Jessica Kara Ong, were finding Chinese lessons a welcome challenge.
Well, for me, it was pretty hard because I've never really been exposed to this language before. So this is the first time where I actually hear the language and learn the sounds, because I've never learned or knew any of their pronunciations. So it was pretty tough for me. I thought that I could pick up a language really quickly all the time, but it hit me hard that I couldn't pick this one up really quickly.
An outing that proved to be truly memorable was a day exchanging cultures with young women at the Chongping Practical Skills Training Center for Rural Women. Hawaii students performed traditional hula and were treated to several performances by the students, concluding in an unexpected dance party.
Crazy and did all this dancing for us and made our hula look really, yeah.
Did you dance?
Yeah. No, I didn't. It was so much more fun watching.
After 5 days in Beijing, the students were off to Luoyang, where a homestay experience was arranged in the Miao village of Zhiyang. The homestay offered a glimpse of life outside of China's metropolises. students jumped at the chance to immerse themselves in the local culture.
So maybe pick a partner or triple up, and we're gonna do 2 trips. So you guys are gonna pick up trash and then carry water, or carry water and then pick up trash.
I'm gonna carry water on my shoulders, buckets, like Mulan.
Despite being one of the shortest visits on the trip, the Zhiyang homestay experience left lasting impressions on everyone. The Miao village visit was concluded with traditional performances. From Guoyang to Shanghai, the group continued on with their tour. Acrobats and a night at the Bund made Shanghai an unforgettable last stop in China. Malachi Reynolds took a moment to talk about the city's unique culture.
The whole thing about Shanghai is like a little mixture of the ethnic background. You see a lot of European, construction and stuff like that. Because of the European occupation a long time ago, which we learned about, we did a tour of the Bund. It was really beautiful, when it was all lit up at night. And we saw the Shanghai acrobats. They were really cool. It's just been a real different experience than all the other cities. We talked to a lot of people. We actually made more friends than in the other towns and cities and stuff.
With one last look back at their time in China, the students moved on to Taiwan, a democratic and much different place from the mainland China. Awaiting the group were their Uyghur High School pen pals. A full day of activities and bonding kicked off the 6-day tour of Taipei and Kaohsiung. Many became fast friends with their pen pals and were amazed at the generous and welcoming attitudes they displayed.
Taiwanese people are really hospitable, are really friendly. When I met my pen pal and his group of friends, it was we really had a good time. They were really polite and they just knew how to be hosts.
After parting with their newfound friends, the group took a high-speed train to Fogongshang Monastery for an overnight stay. There, they were offered a glimpse of what life as a Buddhist monk is like and participated in traditional meditation.
We're here at the meditation center and I just got my robe and put it on, and then we're gonna walk around and meditate, and then we're gonna sit down for like an hour and meditate, and then we're gonna walk around again, and then I think we're done.
Another high-speed train brought everyone back to Taipei. The return was bittersweet, as it marked the last few days of their journey through China and Taiwan.
Despite our differences, we all got close to each other one way or another. If I learned anything on this trip, it will be that the world is big.
Regardless of where we've been on this trip, a lot of the people we've met were the same. Like, everyone was kind and polite and generous to us. And so it's taught me that no matter where we are, that people are just people and you can always relate to them no matter where you are in the world.
It's been a really great opportunity to be able to share the culture and make a lot of friends and make a lot of connections that hopefully will last a really long time.
I'm glad that we didn't just experience the glamour. We had to go to a Miao village and live there overnight. And that really made me see there are so many different spectrums in this country. And I think we did a really good job of experiencing both ends of the spectrum. I think this really helps me to change my perspective of the world. And I think my travel abroad, like studies, they're only beginning, because this trip's made me really excited about traveling and pursuing my dreams all around the world.